So let's start with the hottest take of the day. Let's talk about Cam Newton responds to all the people talking about his top 10 NFL quarterbacks and leaving Jalen Hurts
I haven't seen a response. It
off
was a
it.
response.
There is a response. He
Come
is
on,
a,
Cam. I fuck with you, Cam. Let's let's
here's
let's
a
let's have.
code response. I haven't seen it yet. It's a good amount of time. So without further ado, this is Cam Newton's response to all the slander he's gotten on his NFL top 10. Money Hey guys, this is your favorite neighborhood gambler, Moss Money. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you're into gambling, if you're into winning money at gambling, hell, if you love talking Eagles, this is the channel and the videos for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the shows.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Anything that Cam says is going to go viral. Box office. Who hotter than me?
Well, Cam's wrong.
Cam Newton went to 3 Pro Bowls. Jalen Hurts already been to 2. Cam Newton was an MVP and he got to the Super Bowl and he forgot to bring his cape.
Mr. Ryan Clark, you're attacking the messenger and not attacking the message. Terrell Owens, we all know that you don't have the best relationships with your quarterbacks. Me being a quarterback, I'm just going to leave it at that. Gilly, you posted me on your social story. And Peggy, I got a question to ask. Can you name me one Gilly the Kid album? Damn. Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
Damn. Jalen Hurts is the quarterback you got to go through in the NFC to win the Super Bowl.
You do not need to go through Jalen Hurts.
Who do you need to go through?
The Philadelphia Eagles. Damn. So since that we want to attack the messenger, Ryan Clark. Okay, let's pull up your stats. Second team All SEC, we cannot relate. Undrafted in 2002, we cannot relate. Won Pro Bowl in 2011, we cannot relate. People keep attacking Cam, the person, or why he didn't jump on the fumble, comparing and contrasting. So when I compare and contrast you guys' statistics and Dan Orlovsky, never mind. But the message here is, Jalen Hurts, this has nothing to do with me hating. Eagles fan, this has nothing to do with me being bitter. This is just my thought process in evaluating quarterbacks. Let's make people debate about sports again. There's too many homeboys in the industry. There's too many insiders that are moved by relationships. Well, you're not talking about the person. You're more or less talking about their performance. And that's what I would talk about. Did you know, Peggy, Jalen Hurts only threw for 2,900 yards in the whole season?
Yeah, 2,903 yards.
Did you know that his former teammate at Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa, threw for 36 yards less? You know the kicker in that is?
What is it?
Tua only played in 11 games. Baker Mayfield threw for 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. Justin Herbert's stats, 23 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. So what are we talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? Cam hating on Jalen? No, that's not the case. He doesn't need to play elite for his team to be successful. They're not winning games solely on his performance. That's the elite guys is. He lacks nothing in his skill department. But like I told him, team situation doesn't require you to showcase your individual talent. These guys that I put on the list are all valid. So stop coming for me as if I don't know this game of football.
Ooh, Cam Newton firing back at every single person with a platform who had a comment. Trying to digest what he's saying. Obviously, I think we had this conversation before, me and you, last week. By default, if you're a Super Bowl MVP, it's almost like you should be in the top 5. Right?
By default. And do we want to run them Super Bowl stats up?
Yeah. Like
do we want to run those Super Bowl stats up?
But Cam Newton's stance of this is evaluating the quarterback position as quarterback stats. He ain't talking about winning. He ain't talking about clutch. And he's not talking about what Jalen Hurts has done since he's been in the league. He's talking about are numbers, because you see how he went. He talked about Tua's numbers. He talked about Herbert's numbers. He talked about it's not Mayfield. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. we talked about Baker's numbers, right? Not talking about winning and losses.
Mm-hmm.
Just what can the player do statistically from the quarterback position. Interesting, he didn't talk about Jalen's legs as him being a running quarterback.
Correct. So, 2,900 yards. How many rushing yards and rushing touchdowns did he have?
I think he had like 700 and like over.
So
he had over 10 rushing touchdowns.
So he damn near had 1,000 and 2,000, right? Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, this has always been, the knock from Jalen. Jalen's not going to throw for 4,000 yards. He's just not. One, he doesn't really need to because of the way the team is put together. But he's just not going to throw for 4,000 yards. That's not the type of quarterback he is.
Mm-mm.
And I think Cam here is responding to everybody, doing the right thing, standing on his business, just the personality that he is. But I mean, he has some receipts for some cats that I thought was pretty hilarious. I didn't know Clark didn't have no numbers.
Well, if he's comparing him to himself, right? Clark was a really good player.
No, he was a good.
But he's not a Hall of Famer.
So was Cam.
Cam is almost a Hall of Famer.
Nah, Cam ain't almost.
You don't think he'll be Hall of Famer?
Nah.
League MVP? No, maybe not.
Nah. He had that one magical year, and that was really it. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Let me see.
Because I think Cam threw for 5,000 yards almost, and he had like almost damn near 50 touchdowns. It was like it was video game shit. Now that fumble was funny. I remember he made a business decision not to go for that fumble. And Ryan Clark said Cam was out there with no cape. He forgot to bring his cape to the game.
So there is video of Cam on his podcast during the Super Bowl time period. I'm not sure if it was before the Super Bowl or right after, that Cam said that Jalen Hurts was an elite quarterback. That was from Cam. It's on tape. I can try to search and find it. I can't find it. I didn't know I needed to find it. So it's around February-ish.
Let's get these receipts on Cam Newton.
Right. And he said that Jalen Hurts, I think whether he wins the Super Bowl, whatever the situation is an elite quarterback in the league. And now we didn't even get to the next season yet. And now all of a sudden he's not the top 10. Like, it doesn't make any sense, Cam. And I get how great you were. And you are. You're all-time quarterback in this era, as far as your college.
I got it.
You got it, right?
I got it.
Can we please play the evidence, please?
I got it.
Tell me what changed between February to July.
Let's see. Let's bring up. Come on now, Cam.
Please show the receipts.
We got it. We need these receipts, Cam. You can't be out here talking big dog talk and forgot about it. Somebody gonna pull this joint too. Somebody has to. All right, let's see. Do you think Cam is jealous? You think this is a jealous thing?
No, I think, and this is what I think Cam is really thinking that, and I think he's thinking at it as pretty much the quarterback being the main centerpiece of the team puts him into the top 10 or not. Right. And I think Jalen Hurts, yes, does have a great supporting staff. But Jalen Hurts been doing this. It wasn't just last year. He was the second runner-up to MVP 2 years ago. Right?
Yep.
He's been to the Super Bowl twice. Like, at some point, you gotta give the man the respect he earns. He's a Super Bowl MVP. What did he drop? What was Jalen Hurts' stats in the Super Bowl?
They weren't that crazy. The first Super Bowl he went.
How many? So first Super Bowl he had 5 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, he had something, and then I think he threw for like almost 300 yards in that touchdown in that game.
300, 400 yards, something like that.
But the second one was such an ass whooping. He didn't really have to do much. I think he had like 230, 240 yards, and then they pulled him, right? Remember they pulled him in the
3
fourth.
Touchdowns, right?
And I think he had like 3 touchdowns.
3 or 4 touchdowns. I can probably look it up.
But he was super efficient. Like, he didn't miss many balls.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he played super elite in all these things. Please show the tape. I want the tape to be rolling.
Here it is.
Or Super Bowl put Jalen Hurts in the
Turn me up
I think so.
Let's run it back. Let's run it back one more time so people in the back can see it.
Does this season or Super Bowl put Jalen Hurts in the elite QB group?
I think so.
So Cam, tell me, how he not in the top 10?
And when was this?
And you didn't buy that hat. You made it.
Or somebody made it for him.
Somebody did something for him with a Utah Jazz hat on. God, man. Come on, man. I don't even know what kind of hat that is. It's a 4-leaf clover with a deer on it.
Let's see.
Come on now, Cam.
I just knew it was out there because I remember hearing it.
Right. This ninja Cam Newton hating because Jalen Hurts has been in 2 Super Bowls, outplayed Mahomes 2 times, also in the Super Bowl MVP. And not even that, they put the numbers up, Philadelphia underdogs. He about to break Cam's rushing record. You know how these cats don't like these rushing records? Now, Allen's up there too. I think Allen and him are tied, which is kind of surprising. I know Allen had that many rushing touchdowns. But I think he's been a starter in the league longer than Hurts, if I'm not mistaken. But still, numbers are numbers. But I think Cam has 75 and Jalen and Allen have 65. I think that's where they are. So Jalen's about to pass Cam, more likely this season or the next. I think since he's been a starter, he's almost averaged 8 rushing touchdowns.
I just think it's blasphemy to not put the Super Bowl MVP
It's crazy.
in your top 10, and you're finding people in the the back end of that. Baker Mayfield, really?
It's wild.
Is this what we doing?
That's what we doing.
Justin Herbert, who has
and
done
why we
nothing.
gotta hate each other, bro? We're supposed to lift each other.
It easily should be in there. Easily.
By default.
Hey, we got the receipts. We showed the receipts that
we did.
Less than 5 months ago, he was an elite quarterback, and somehow 5 months later, he's not in the top 10 or your top 10. So, and this has been a story, but I know who my quarterback is, and I know he focused on this year. You know,
absolutely.
He's all about business. He put last year to bid from what he's saying, and he's moved on to 2026 season. And you know, to the point he didn't even, you know, I know you just seen a video I sent you. He didn't even put his ring on. And that's his mentality.
He said we already passed that.
Yep. The man didn't even put the Super Bowl ring on his finger. And there's pictures that show that he was not wearing the Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
He kept it in the box.
He kept it in the box, which is kind of wild.
It is wild. But if that's his mindset to keep him focused and keep him engaged and to what's up and coming, I mean, listen, I'll take that.
And we talked about it last week. If you guys want to check out that show, when we talked about Jalen Hurts as a top 10 quarterback, you know, and this is debate kind of is winning enough on the trajectory of where he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, because I think you made another great take. He really is on that Troy Aikman trajectory, right? On a great team, offensive and defensive, got possible Hall of Famers around him everywhere, and he's good enough to just keep winning, right? Just kind of keep winning. We talk about this all the time with the Philadelphia Eagles. These are the years where, you know, he'll probably get another one in the next 2 years, if not this year. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think it would surprise anybody.
It just hurts me because we criticize people for the situations that they're in. But yeah, how many times we've seen players with teams that are loaded, that are paper champions, and that's done shit. Right? But this man gets the team to the Super Bowl and wins the Super Bowl. And now we're gonna act like he's not a good quarterback or he's not a top 10 quarterback, not a top 10 quarterback.
And the receipt says he was elite.